It's like when beat at the
Men's league is about going home to your family and going to work the next day. Nothing else. This don't have nothing to do with skills at this point. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. There was always music and entertainment to come back. It's the love.
It ain't my fault you're not subscribed.
That are based on love.
Today, we train for the 2030 Winter Olympics. Let's do it.
But here by the fire we defy frost and storm. Ha-ha, we are warm and we have our heart's desire. For here's for good fellows and the beechwood and the bellows, and the cup is at the lip in the pleasant fellowship. Oh, here by the fire we defy frost and storm. Ha-ha, we are warm and we have our heart's desire. For here's for good fellows and the beechwood and the bellows.
Are you funny? Make the pick. What's up, man? Every day is Mother's Day. We'll see if Shadow Black makes it in here. We will see. How are you? Hope you had an awesome day. Some weird vibes out there today, but we made it in here. That's all I can say. I might want to throw the hoodie on now. Future too bright. Might want to put the hoodie on now. I don't think I've ever put a hood on during a live stream. I always have a hoodie. Yeah, man, what's up? What's up? Let's see if we get a few people in here. So Day posting content. Yo, the glasses. Daywalk, what's up, man? No, they're just the glasses are like hiding how I actually feel. But when you guys come, it's more joyful for sure. Yeah, last night we had a rough one, man. I mean, we pushed through, but like I said, it's a lot of friction going on. I think I got the most copyright claims I've ever gotten yesterday. I didn't think I did anything. I didn't think I did much, but yeah, I think that was the reason for the lack of impression. That was contributed to the lack of impressions. But you learn. We gotta live, but you do learn. Hopefully. Daywalk, what's up? How are you doing today? You digging in glasses, huh? You say you got these glasses, right? Yeah, I feel like I'm in character on like a set. Yeah, I feel like I'm in character right now. Well, I hope everybody's doing good. We'll get into it shortly. Let me just make sure I'm ready to go. As you guys know, it's day 50, man. Man, I gotta put a 50 on the screen or something. It can't just be bare like that. Let me see what I could cook up real quick. Chilling. All right, let me just read off the poll real quick. Downloading COD. I'm guessing that's COD. 4? Cool. Is friction part of growth or a sign to pivot? I really don't like So one of the TBH, right? People always say to be honest, as if they're gonna lie to you anyway. Just being honest with the stream team, the audience during open studio. The polls a lot of times are a reflection of my reality. And so this one, though it seems dry, which I think it is dry when I read it. I wish I had something more engaging that people would want to like really take or have fun with. But it's not that. Is friction part of growth or a sign to pivot? So choice one is part of growth, depends on the situation, usually means pivot, not sure yet. Okay, so everyone is so far a part of growth. I'll take that. Make the Pick says he hasn't played COD in a long time. Oh, Sandra. Oh, man. You're going to have to get on this board, Sandra. That makes me so happy to see when you come back in here. The return people, it's just like business, right? The return customer is favored. It's cheaper for them to provide a service for them. They don't have to teach them anything new. They know what to expect. They're not weirded out by the glasses, the backwards hat, the hoodie. They know I come in peace. But yeah, nice to see you. How was your day? I turned some compost today. I think Daywalk came through to see that. Not sure. I'm not sure if I saw Sandra. There was another person I know I saw. That was the person that was the 200th. Let me get the name because I was just watching the video. Shubham came through. So tonight, don't really have a lot prepared. It could be kind of a go with the flow. Today, the activity I tried to do was to write down. I always have these very colorful thoughts during the day, not necessarily stream related, but just things that go on in life. And while I was at work today, I heard a line and it made me sing. Or I don't know if anyone caught it, but I said, sometimes I dream that he is me. Do you guys know what that is? If I say, sometimes I dream that he is me. Anyone know what that is? Have you heard that jingle? Someone in the chat. You can say no if you don't, and I'll just move forward. Show some hands. Yeah, I'm sure Mick the Pick heard me say it. Do you know what it is, Mick the Pick? Or you just heard me say it? Let me see if I could yeah, it's all you gotta do is if you type those words in, it's a very popular jingle. Hold on, these glasses, for whatever reason, I become like a different person. I can't click stuff the same way I used to click it. Okay. All right, so no one. I'm gonna assume no one knows what that is. So that is So there was a very famous commercial for none other than Michael Jordan. It's the Like Mike commercial. I'm gonna just let me just put this on the screen real quick. Yeah, I really didn't like Michael Jordan on the outside growing up. I used to just watch him in secret. That's a real Knick fan. So let's try to play this without getting a copyright claim. But we'll see.
Sometimes I dream that here's me.
So this song, so I like to have music represent my full complete thought, right? Like if I see something in the world, or I'm going through something, I'll find a song and I'll just rock out with, that song meant it. And there was a moment that I had today where all roads led to Mike. So I just it was part funny but part like, man, if I could be like Mike, like that was what was in my head, because that whole energy is about all roads leading to Mike. We've had some famous Mikes. Only one has a song this good. I don't think there's songs about becoming Michael Jackson or Mike Tyson. No one says Michael Tyson. But yeah, so that was the first thing today that I kind of wrote on my list. And then the other thing was about LLMs and AI, which two totally different thoughts on different sides of the spectrum. But yeah, just wanted to get that off my chest. So I don't know where to go with this one. Like I said, I've been having a lot of friction. Part of it is YouTube. Part of it is, I feel like when you do this, I have trouble defining what this is. I did not see that, Make the Pick. I did not see that. I don't know whether when we do see stuff like that, if that's good news or bad news. Yeah, I don't know. That's part of the reason why I'm feeling a little friction too. I think today I got the opportunity to do a self-reflection on just where things are going. And maybe I should be happy about the uncertainty, especially with like a lot of the things that I practice and think about and listen to. I should be happy that things are not fully defined. I just don't know where to park my seat. I really don't know at this point. I just think I'm just so disappointed in people being excited about not having people. Like that's how I explain it. People are so excited about not having people around. And I don't really get that. Like the joy of my day has to do with people. And for a lot of these days, within the last 50 days, sometimes this is the joy of my day. And I'm not even I'm not with people physically, but I'm still with people, and that's it. So I'm super disappointed as a technologist that we're so excited about not being with people, not having people. Make the Pick says, I feel like the only people feeling like that are those who pay people. Well, to quote, I don't want to call him a bad man because I don't know him, but to quote the ever so present P. Diddy. Don't worry if I write rhymes, I write checks. And that's applicable. So I hear your point. It's only those who pay people, but those who cap underneath that, like there's a whole, again, in my opinion, there's a whole org chart of people, a lot of which are insecure about the value that they bring. As a software engineer, I've never really struggled to identify the value that I bring, because don't worry if I write rhymes, I write checks. You didn't even put P. Diddy, you just go a pity. Man, I can't wait. Actually, look, knock on, my desk is wood. Knock on wood. I can't wait for P. Diddy to be out, to be honest with you. I want to know if he's gonna be the gray-haired, like, man that we see in any of the photos, or if he might get a BBL. Like, he he may not be able to tolerate being out here. He also could just turn into a thespian, and there's so much about, and not speaking to any of the, you know, crimes, or not speaking to that, but this is a person who's been in our face for 30 years. And if you think that person is going away or is not plotting and planning, no, you might have given him the fuel. Is P. Diddy Unk? No, he's ancient. He's not Unk. He's OG. He's OG. Definitely not Unk. Definitely not with the not the full gray. He got the full gray, man. Gray everything. Nah. No, but I can't wait till he gets out this year. I don't know specific to you, Mick the Pick. It seems like you're the one rider that's hanging out here, but this year has been Blueface, what's his name, Crip Mac. There's been a lot of releases, and I think within the last 6 months, there's been a lot of high to medium profile releases, and when I say that, I'm talking about internet personalities. Like, I understand Blueface is a rapper, but without the internet, I don't know how much that really exists. There's definitely a grand deal of hype that's behind it. There is no Crip Mac internationally known without the internet. So these people who get out, they're able to go right back to the internet. Now, I know they didn't commit a crime, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's interesting to see how, I don't know if it's just people's organic attention span, or is it the algorithm that is waking up when, you know, like, does the algorithm know that Crip Mac's in jail when he's in jail? Do they know Blueface was locked up? I'm sure they know, but does it calculate that? But the moment these people drop down, they drop back into the real world, they go right back up. So that's definitely a part. I find it super interesting. Sometimes it's also frustrating, because the hot topic of the time is correlating around something, or surrounding something that is somewhat negative, right? Like, none of these people, I don't think they're bad people, but they did not get found guilty for doing good things, noble things in society, right? No one, I wouldn't want no one. I don't even want to have that deeper discussion, but I just think a lot of the platforms that I watch, I'm super aware and sensitive to when someone's coming home or something's about to go down, and it's just constant. Like, that's almost a normal part of our life. People get locked up, high profile, and then they come home, and we talk about them before they go. Then they go, you get a little bit of vibration from them while they're locked up, and then they come home, and then they're celebrated again. I haven't seen many people get celebrated because they went to college and they dormed in college. They did a 4-year bid, and then they came out, with some validation. But just another perspective. Okay. It's got to be something else. I was definitely thinking about something else. Yeah, I mean, on the agriculture side, I'm deep right now, and I feel like if I don't keep my focus on what I'm doing, there's like this thing hanging over my head, whether or not I'm gonna be successful and fail for the season. So I do have some friction coming in from that as well, but we're gonna keep, we'll keep pushing through. Today I was saying on the early stream, I was explaining that some of the comments, I feel like I cracked the code, and I'm gonna keep referring back to that because I really think Make the Pick, when you said that the other night, something is there. Something is very obvious about what we've done, because I'll explain the code that I think I cracked. I've been posting gardening videos for the better of 3-4 years, and I've explained that my first attempt, I think I was just, mimicking, so to speak, what I watched a lot. So I was very heavy into watching gardeners, watching that lifestyle, homesteading, and I tried to replicate that. I don't think it was working. I have a mixed point of view in hindsight, but now where we are, I could tell you what the code that seems like it got cracked today. I think for the first time I posted a video where legit either subject matter experts or very opinionated people came and actually felt the need to comment. So I can't prove whether or not in the past that they were there. I can't prove that, but when they comment, I can prove it. And today I got like 3 comments that were very subject matter, like they were very exactamundo. So one comment was about like, yeah, your pile has to be 3 by 3 by 3, so 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet, to heat up. And it was somewhat of a reaction to what I was saying, because I just summed it up as like, you know, the pile's not that, it's small. But the reason why you would say that and not say 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet is because the audience is broad and they may not understand. Like, even when I call out, I don't know if anyone's ever caught it, but I say, I'm doing the Berkeley method. I've never really, and you know that moment when you're in class, it wasn't always like this. CJ, what's up? When you're in class and you know somebody has the teacher is saying something and you're supposed to raise, nobody wants to raise their hand, and it's like somebody got to raise their hand, and it's usually the same people repetitively raising their hand. Do the Metro, man. Francisco. You are talking about time and it doesn't exist. You are still into the Matrix. I didn't think I was talking about time, but yeah. So I was actually talking about for the first time, feeling like I cracked some of the code where some of the videos CJ, chill out, man. Some of the videos that I've been posting for 4 years, and I never felt like I got any reaction, any vibration from people who were from that community. So I found that to be like super interesting. So then I was just expressing that when I'm talking on my videos, mainly my stream, because it's the stream, I expect it to be interactive, especially I'm in the garden, like I'm picking up chicken shiznit right there. I'm like, hey, here's the chicken shiznit, right? Like, ask me, why is the chicken shiznit so close to your face, right? Like, that's what this is all about. And I do, you know, I'm not doing it for the camera. That's the other thing. It depends on, by every single human, by their own process. Hey man, I don't know where you're going, but hang out. I like to explore those things. It's okay. Your writing's okay. I love the Francisco. There used to be a character on Hot 97 in New York, the radio show. I think it was Hot 97. His name was Papito Francisco. So, yeah, so I was saying that when I'm doing the videos, I'm not a scientist. I'm not scholarly in the area. I've watched enough content. I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of reading. So I'm right. So this, when I say like the Berkeley compost method, I'm talking about this method, and you can see right here, it says 3 by 3 by 3, right? So then the person comes in the comments, and this is exactly what they type. And I don't know if they, because they just watched the short, if they read into it like, well, let me educate him. I don't know if that what it was, but they felt the need to actually post. So whatever, I'll just take the post and keep it pushing. No problem with you posting, but it's the first time in 4 years that I've actually had someone come into the comments and give some. It was 3 different people, and I was like, okay, we might be getting somewhere. We may be, obviously it's a combination of what I'm posting, and who is getting who the impressions are going to, maybe time of day, but that's my signal. So I'm always just looking for signals, and my signal says to me, keep going, keep doing it. I mean, in these 50 days, there's probably only two shorts that I have published that had a real message saying like, hey, this is scientific, you know, we're doing this, which is hard because, yeah, that short was doing that. It was, but I'll give you a preview. It was doing numbers, but of course, Daddy-O algorithm, I've been seeing these weird flat lines. Look at this. Look at this. So, in my understanding, it's hard for me, and I compare this with like other kind of metrics, like this one right here, how viewers engage. So 63% of people stayed to watch. To me, that's more than 50%. If a lot of people stayed to watch, and this is actually higher than my norm, if a lot of people stayed to watch, then what stopped them from continuing to push the video? I have no idea. So I think I'm just in a point where I just gotta keep posting. I mean, I'll show you another one, and I don't. Did Mick the Pick? Did you get a chance to see the video with the Big Show with the well? Did you see that one? Oops. It was this one right here. Look at the flat line. Like, look, like this is nuts the way this is 4 hours. 4 hours. This is how much views. 790 in 4 hours. And then a flat line. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you missed a good one, buddy. I thought if anybody, I thought you were going to catch that one and hit me up. I didn't want to tell you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and this is not normal because if I go back to, well, at least in my history, if I just go back to like shorts, so like I did this one is from last week. There's usually well, this one did it too. Must have not picked up on that. So that's 9 hours. I don't know, maybe YouTube has changed, but I thought there used to be somewhat of a. Alright, this one did pretty decent too. Yeah, they're all looking like that. Wow. But this one did it for 20 hours. So it could be time of day. I mean, this was posted. It looks like this was posted and it went all the way until, yeah, it could be time of day as well. Well, you'd have to look at the impressions to really get an understanding of whether or not they're giving they're continuing to give impressions. But if you use the word when you say, is it being pushed? Yeah, I don't think it's being pushed, because like it's just common sense. There's so much in the video to see that's going on. I try to work on what's called with the hook, which is the first 5 seconds of the video. You know, to no avail at times, because I'm not really always seeing. Now granted, I'll just say this, to be doing shorts, and then they're always in the 500 plus number, that to me is already successful for me. Like, that's my measure. They just happen to get there within 4 hours, 5 hours. I don't know what to do about that, you know. But like I said, we've been cracking the code. And looks like I don't know how, but I got 2 more subscribers. I don't know how. When did this happen? That's always a shock to me. I have to get something. This shows this, if so they didn't come from, or it didn't show up yet. Anyway, just give you a check-in on that. I haven't posted a video yet. It's only been shorts. Little frustrating because when I get super busy with my hands, I'm outside, the videos take a little bit longer just to really get down. But once I get, I have like one short banked. It's kind of dry. That's why I haven't posted it yet. But yeah, if I could start getting some content backlog, then I think I'll be in a really good position. So yesterday I was having a conversation about the goal of streaming, and not even streaming, of creating content, and the 100. So I've decided that I'm gonna do 100 days. Right? I think when it gets closer, I'm gonna pitch this as the 100-day experiment, right? That'll be that. And there's not to say that I won't do it further. I'll make a decision as to keep, how do I keep going? I think I'm cutting myself a little bit short. How's the long video going? The long videos, like I said, they're just harder to. For me, there's 2 sides of it, and this is where having other people involved is very helpful. On one side, I want to produce something that has enough quality in it that I'm still able to use it for people who want to stick around, who want to subscribe to the channel. So that's on one side of the deal. On the other side of the deal, it's like quantity matters. I don't have a video since October, so I've done all of this and I have not been able to explore. And the biggest upsell to having videos is really the watch hours. You're gonna get more watch hours from that than you are. We discussed this. The shorts don't really matter with the watch hours. At least to me, because I'm not going to be going viral. So I'm not really applying myself to that. So that's why this week is crucial. I had said I was going to do 5. I'm probably going to take the pressure off and at least put out 3. I'm a little disappointed because I mainly have they're still considered videos, but they're going to be vertical. I have a lot of content. It's not that I don't have a lot of content. I'm like how, like, Mick the Pick, like when you start thinking of an idea, there's so much, and you gotta filter and condense all of that down, and then you gotta agree to start. Editing is kind of similar, and if you could physically see all the different ways that you could go with something, and I'm trying to deliver it to this potential audience who may or may not even like what I'm producing. So I'm trying to figure out how to, make that thing work. But on the other hand, I could just be focused on getting it out, making sure it's more than 3 minutes, and move it on. And I thought about that a little bit today, like, stop putting so much pressure on yourself. But it takes time. Like, I understand with the shorts now, I'll just give you the game. To me is easy now. When I'm doing normal activities, since I do a lot of stuff outside, just give a, try to film a thought. So, hey, I was just looking through my old my old equipment, and I found this Tascam audio. Like that what would you call this? This is a linear recorder, and so I film a lot of that stuff, and then I'll check it and see if it came out good, or if there's something else that I see in there. So that's pretty low. That's low pressure to do. Back again, the video was off. I don't know what was off about the video, but I'm happy that you're back. How are you doing today? How are you? I was going through talking about pushing content and what that has been like, and how I have to reach a goal this week to get up 3 videos to see if we're making a dent. Now, every time I go sign into YouTube Studio, it's all green. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's saying you outperformed the previous 28 days. You was talking later about time. You on a different screen name? You on a different? This is Papito Francisco. Papito Francisco. That make the pick. That's Papito Francisco from the top. He probably said, "Nah, he can't be calling out my name like that." So he changed. He probably changed his name and kept the picture. Let me see. Papito Francisco. I do check out people's channels when I'm on. He's Spanish for Roy. Hit you with the ja. I love my Latin folks. Okay. No content for you, sir? Do you aspire to create a channel? Oh man. Omen, that's when Shadow Black, he got his own little audio clip when he comes in. That's what that is. But yeah, Omen, just to give you some context. I don't know if you subscribe or if you want to hang around. You've been in here for a little while, so just to tell you, I've been streaming this is my 50th straight day. The mods that are in here, they've been with me a good deal of that time, and we talk about a lot. Try to stay away from pop culture, and it's too loud. Oh man, you're the first person who told me that. Okay, thank you. So that's literally what the channel is about. It's like I'm doing this in real time. I'm just living my life. There's nothing here to fake. So, we have conversations. I come with topics. Sometimes the polls are juicier than the one tonight. And if I could reflect on what we've spoken about, I mean, a lot of nostalgia, a lot about different generations and how we see things, a lot of unk talk and auntie talk. So I would say I'm pulling things that are common language now, and we kind of discuss them and go back and forth with that. But I'm really only here for the positive energy. So if people are hanging out, we're not here to be polarizing or negative. And, you know, every now and then we get people that come in the chat and they say things like where you was going. Are you, Papito, you was the one that was talking about, yeah, you was talking about the Matrix and all that in time. Like that's totally welcome here. And others, when the trolls come in, we have a troll conversion committee, and we do our best to bring them back to, you know, because they're in the Matrix. The trolls are they've created their own Matrix. It's what would I call it? It's the engagement Matrix, because they think that they're benefiting from all that they're doing and wasting their time. They think that they're benefiting because they got some vibrations from people back. So it's just vibrations pinging back and forth to each other, but no one's really getting anything from it, you know. But yeah, Shadow Black, what's up, man? What's up? It's day. I don't know if you know it's day 50. I'm pretty sure you don't know, cause you would be screaming that out. Yeah, you gotta bring the trolls back down. I mean, it's only right, but you need them. You need a place. You need a place to tell them and to show them, like, you're welcome here, like the church. It's like the church, man. Hold on. Remember I told you guys, I hate trying to do something while I'm on the stream technical. My mind kind of goes. Alright. I could dig it. So, Omen, what kind of content do you generally watch or like? Like, what's your thing, man? Are you a live stream person, or are you more of a long form video person? How you get those glasses? They my sons, man. They my sons. What do you mean it sounds weird? You don't know Papito Francisco? Where you think I'm from, Omen? I get the right to say Papito. You Flaco? Like, what do you mean? Where you think I'm from, man? Where do you think I'm from? You just scrolling. Well, I don't mean me. I'm saying just in general, what kind of content do you like? You know, I'm still trying to get an edge for seeing, you know, what is gonna work for me over time, like with this channel. So I'm just working through that, and I know the tools enough. Make the pics looking for some. You say it weird. Come on, bro. What? Obviously you Spanish. I'm not Spanish. I'm not Latin, but yeah, I could hold my own. Where your people's from? We gonna do this then. Since you say I say it weird. I damn near went to a Dominican high school, man. Tigre, que lo que? Like, come on, man. Don't do that. Where your people's from? What are you? Come on, mister. I ain't gonna say your last name. I'll just say Francisco. I don't speak about the Bible. I don't speak about the Bible. Oh, you talking about Shadow Black? Shadow Black coming in here. He coming in here like the bouncer. South American. Okay, that's why you say that then. Yeah, I'm from New York. I'm from New York, so I grew up with a lot of Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Mexicans. What else? What else? Shadow Black. What else we grew up with? Yeah, unfortunately, I feel like it was a benefit to me earlier in life, but at this point, I'm not sure it's a benefit anymore. We, I feel like it's hard as a person who grew up in a true melting pot. It's hard to represent. Calm down, bro. I was just asking. Mexicans, Colombians. Yeah, man, we grew up with them all, man. Grew up with them all. But yeah, I was saying that when you grow up in a melting pot, it's at this age when people kind of mainly go back to their community. There's not enough people, I think, that reflect the melting pot. Yeah, I mean, we know where you from. We grew up, but that's few and far between. But I've definitely met folks from Chile, Argentina. I mean, I've met a lot of folks throughout the years. I love culture, so you know, if I ever meet somebody, we try to dig into their culture. Yeah, but what I was saying is like in the political climate of the modern day, everybody is kind of separate to their needs, and they don't want to realize that, you know, there are places where there are melting pots, and that we survive together. And it's so centered around, like when I was growing up, let's say one type of person, like Puerto Ricans were really good, or Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, the politicians were starting to, you know, come in, and they were representing masses of people that they really may not understand the needs of those people. And then next thing you know, they get isolated into just what they're into. So then you start getting the separation. But yeah, so I mainly, from a political stance, I stay away from that. But it's all love, man. We had some Indian folks in here the other day, and we were hanging out, playing music, getting some copyright claims. That's like a slap on the wrist. A copyright claim is like jumping the turnstile, but being underage, and they not really gonna do anything. It just that's how we rolling out here. All right, so I've been on for 53 minutes. Mick the Pick has been a soul survivor with me. I don't even know how I did it, Shadow Black. I wasn't feeling it. The glasses were like, this is like my shield. I have so much friction going on. Omen, do you garden? Do you do any outdoorsy stuff? So if you catch my channel, for the most part during the day and on the weekend, I'm outside with chickens, getting these garden structures together. And then when I'm on at night, it feels like I think I'm like a radio DJ. So just a heads up. Okay, well, I'm okay jumping out of here. I got some content that I'm trying to catch up on. Anyway, I should be editing. Shadow Black, you're gonna wait until it's April for these drops that you're supposed to be doing, these content drops, drippity drop. I'll wait for you to tell me in the chat. So Make the Pick, we got a whole case against you. Make the Pick, let me tell you what. One time, this is last year, I caught, and now this might actually happen. So I think I'm gonna incriminate myself right now, but it's another threat to you, sir. I remember being at my son's baseball game, and I called Sir Shadow Black, and I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? Why are you not doing content, bro? What's going on? And I told him that he had 5 days. I said, you got 5 days. So you gonna April Fool's me? He's gonna wait until April 1st, and then he just gonna drop a live as if he was sitting here planning content. Come on, man. So don't trust him. So I told him, I told him that he had 5 days to produce content, or I was gonna troll him. I was gonna make content targeting him, like damn near cyberbullying, like roasting, joking on him, all types of things to get him out the woodwork. And really, what I was trying to do was get myself psyched up to figure out how I could get my groove on. You know, this is the second time I made a weird statement today while on the camera. I was talking about compost earlier, and I was like, man, I love it when the pile, I love it like nice and round. Like it's like when the backside of the compost pile is nice and round. I know it sounds like I'm talking about something else, but I'm actually talking about the compost pile and the shape. But yeah, I think I was hyping myself up to try to get myself to film random stuff, which has been the hardest part, to go in your bag and to film something. Like, I guess that's what thaw season represents. It's like the thing that no one, oh snap, true story, welcome back, sir. Yeah, pause that for real. Well, you don't have to pause that. It was a organic moment of wanting the pile had to be round, the backside. So yeah, so that's what thaw season, that's what I was saying. Thaw season is like the project that no one was asking for. And if you guys remember, because my style of, I don't want to say comedy, because it's not comedy, because it's just me having fun. It's not to make people laugh. It's just like, just to watch me do stupid stuff. The Michael Scott, who The Office obviously is my favorite show. Threat Level Midnight. Did you guys ever see that episode with Threat Level Midnight? Because that's the yeah, I hear you, true story. People super sensitive these days. You can't say nothing. My face is near the mic. It's like, come on, man. Just let me talk. Who you telling to slow down? Shadow Black. Am I talking too fast? Yeah, so Threat Level Midnight is and I just love The Office because they had the guts to, they're filming the story of The Office, and then we're watching it, and then there are episodes when they are being filmed while watching a movie that Michael Scott made inside of the actual story. So yeah, Make the Pick, seen it. Threat Level Midnight. Oh, the comment. Oh, you can't say pause. You say slow down. You old school. You be like, slow down, jive turkey. So, yeah, that's kind of my style, and it's really like organic. It's not to be serious. It's threat level midnight, and that's kind of what Thaw Season, the thing. You know what? Let me find some unreleased footage, and it'll give you more context as to the and it's like I said, it's hard to really pull this off because I'm in my own head and I'm doubting the value of even posting something. All right, let me. Okay, I might not have you guys might be lucky. I could cue it up if you guys need me to though, cause oh no, okay, yep, the folder's empty. You guys, they don't want me to do it. Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna have man, I thought I pulled that thing in. Do I have to pause that too? I do have a lot of videos of that last huge winter storm that came through, and me having one of the hardest things is like you gotta continue with your activities. Yeah, I'm gonna find this sucker actually. It's on my phone. But that's what Thaw Season was, and it's not like this, this deep thought to bring something to life. It's just the fun of it, right? It's just like let's figure out some light at the end of the tunnel. Doesn't have to be super serious. And I do get a little frustrated that when I post these things, like Mick the Pick, you were saying how one video that, it's doing amazing. All right, so this is from February 20th. Oh, I got it, guys. So, yeah, you were saying how did I say something again that needed a pause? I wanted to work on a whole pause format, but I was told that would never work. Again, it's the 50th day, guys. Yeah, I was told that would never work, but I listened to that person and I haven't worked on it. But I think pause could be a cool game show, like how Pop the Balloon is. Like pause could have its own game show structure, and it's only right to come from people who have been playing the pause game for a long time. In fact, I think AO predates pause, if I'm not mistaken. You New Yorkers, tell me in the chat if that is the case. All right, I said February 20th. Okay. I have to actually copy it because I could plug it into the phone, but I can't play it while it's there. So I have to copy it onto this hard drive. Yeah, so next week, and we could play this, and then I could just tell you this message, and then we could sign off. Yeah, AO definitely predates pause. Yes. So, I mean, the official pause, like Dame Dash pause, I want to know the origins. Oh yeah. He won't even say He won't even say it. He ain't trying to get that attached to his name. No Mo. It sounds like no more when you say it that way. No Mo. Nope, that's not what we said. But I get it. Okay, I found it. Let me just copy it. Yeah. You gotta protect your livelihood. I get it. Yo, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? I can't get you to post a video. You want me to do 1,000 straight streams for what? For what? Why would I do that? Why you set me up for that? 1,000. Can I get to 100? I actually don't want to do 1,000 straight days. The conversation I was having last night was more or less saying, if I have, it's just math, right? If I do 100 streams, and on average it takes me 2.5 hours. On average, that's preparation, that's the stream itself. That's 250 hours, right? 250 hours. That's not including all the shorts and all of this other stuff. So for 250 hours, tell me how, like, what value did I get back for going 100 days, let alone 1,000 days? Now, the difference is that people aren't, again, just like I'm about to show you this Thaw season clip, this is not something that people are looking for. So when you get to the point where people are looking for it, and maybe you guys could translate this into your own personal experience, because you guys do probably watch a good amount of people on these platforms, this one in particular. One of my favorite content creators, his name is Lead Farmer 73. He purchased a property in South Carolina. He was so happy to tell people about it, and then he stopped telling people about it. So he goes through these like cycles, and he's about to build a pond. So when you watch his videos or his content uploads, you understand that the story is continuing to move, ebbs and flows, right? So you're literally following the person. So you're not just subscribed, but you're following the storyline of that person. So I don't have, and I'll just pre-pause. Pre-pause could be a thing on the format. I'll just pre-pause. I don't have, I ain't got that kind of riz I don't have that much skin in the game, is what I was gonna say at first. I don't got that much skin in the game for people to be following my move, right? So yeah, no, 1,000, it would just be me. Like I keep telling you, I'm gonna do a walk across the country, a walk across New York. I'm gonna do it and no one is going to show up. You watch me. Oh, I copied the wrong videos. Hold on. I said 220, not 320. Yeah, this next week, I'm gonna have to really do something better about my situation with just organization and storage, and we're getting to a breaking point with the amount of content that I've been filming. It's like really hard to stay organized, and I got a lot of disjointed don't give me no thumbs up, man. You just trying to fight. The thumbs up. Walk across New York. I would do it. I would do it. It's just that no one's gonna show up. Make the pick. Wouldn't it defeat the purpose if you did it and no one showed up and you didn't even raise money? You just gonna walk away and be like, "Well, I tried." Like, yeah, that's. Alright, this is saying February. Man, I really wanted to show this horrible thaw season clip. Okay, let me sort it again by date. Yeah, make the pick. I'm gonna have to do some scripting. We would do it together. You said you was gonna do it on a scooter, bro. If I'm not mistaken, you said you was gonna ride your scooter. Yeah, I don't know why these aren't. I guess I'll try to choose these, but it doesn't seem like these are them. Yeah, I gotta find time to finish producing the thaw season. The other thing is, why put so much pressure on yourself to release or not release something that just didn't work out the way that the exact way that you want it? Well, it's good that you're in Make the Pick, because now people might actually come. They might pause. They might actually join the event. With me, I don't have much confidence about that. That's what the whole vibe is about. Oh, I found it. Wow. That's weird. The date on the file name is different than the date that Google is showing in my phone. I actually found it. All right, you guys ready? And then we're gonna get out of here. I'll show you. I have no idea why I did this. It was what it was. Window capture. Media player. Okay. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Alright. I'm gonna just take the I'm in the chat, make the pick, as if that was about what I was talking about. Even though I know that was about Walk Across New York. Okay. I'm just trying to get this media player put on here. Alright. It's here. Okay. So this is, I'm gonna show a few videos. This is thaw season video that unreleased. Which one should I start with? Oh, did it move? Come on. I made it smaller. Okay. All right. So which one should I start with? Oh, this one definitely. All right, you guys ready?
It's thaw season, night edition. Let's go get some eggs.
Every time I watch it, I'm like, what the hell?
It's thaw season, night edition. Let's go get some eggs. Ride with me.
I switch up my energy.
Oh shit. Oh goddamn. I'm in the snow. Hold on. Ooh. I can't see. Oh.
I look scared.
Okay. This better be worth it. All these goddamn. It's kind of dark, but it's not really dark. Because I guess the reflection of the snow. But it's dark enough that I shouldn't be out here like this. But it is thaw season. Let's get these eggs. Okay. Be quiet around the chicken coop.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I need to post this.
All right. Okay, how I'm gonna do this? Okay. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's see what's in there.
I was all over the place with this, man.
All right, hold on. Let me make sure I got my light.
This is
All right.
real.
Maneuver.
No faking, because there's like 20 inches of snow outside. And I should have went and got the eggs earlier. Do I hit them with the... Okay, 20 more seconds. Let's see what I tell you what, let me just pause this real quick. Being from the city, it's a different type of darkness out here, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's a different type of darkness. So when I'm outside at night, I'm like ready for, I ain't even say I'm ready. I'm not shocked by the quick switch up. So I don't know what kind of animal is gonna be out there.
It's thaw season, and we got eggs. Check me out in the nightly stream.
Oh man, like I said, it's. I think I had a little B-roll. I wasn't sure what I was doing, so I made like a little B-roll. My track through the snow.
Y'all see that? Oh!
Got some good audio. I was thinking like very briefly some Blair Witch Project kind of energy. You know? That's kind of where I was going with that.
It's thaw season, and we got eggs.
Oh man, thaw season. I'm gonna miss thaw season. I am definitely gonna miss thaw season. But this morning, the car was it was ice on the car, and I instantly thought of thaw season. But I didn't like. I don't know. I didn't have it in me. I didn't know. I didn't have any ideas about it. But for you guys, I'm glad you guys appreciated that BTS footage. Like I said, I wish Open Studio. I'm sticking to it to see how it sounds for me. But I think Open Studio is my vibe. Talking about different topics is that that comes with the territory. But I think sharing and showing. I don't know if that's just my stuff. if that's fielding other people's stuff, looking at channels, talking about working through this algorithm, wins and losses. Damn, I didn't see that message. You look like a killer. Damn, Shadow Black. That's a rough message to read, bro. How did I miss that? What you said? Hold on. Are you talking about? It must be the initial one. I think I played this one first. You look like a killer. It's Star Season.
It's Star Season, Night Edition. Let's go get some eggs. It's Star Season, Night Edition. Let's go get some eggs.
I think that one is more
Ride with
convincing.
me.
Ride with me. Oh man. So yeah, man, this is my little world of Threat Level Midnight, and I've always had that way before I saw The Office. That's the type of stuff we used to film back in the day, just like fun stuff. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Shadow. That's like I've struggled with how to put this all together, but this one was gonna be a short. I did a similar short where, I started off with the hook. That's why I'm doing it. It's Star Season. I wanted to kind of add some little effects to it, maybe, possibly, but then I was going to kind of speed through to get to the eggs and then just show the egg hit. And then at the end, tail off with maybe a scream or two, like whatever I was doing. But I definitely didn't know how to, it's one take, so I didn't know how to express my genuine feelings. Was I wanted to start off with the It's Star Season, but then show all the insecurities along the way, but because that was naturally what I was actually going through, because I'm looking out, we've had bears, we've had a bunch. I see deer poop. I don't see many deers. They're around, of course, rabbits and foxes. And what application are you using for the effects? When you say effects, are you talking about audio or are you talking about graphics? Mick the Pig says, man, I don't know why you feel like you're struggling. You've been making gold. I think you've been seeing the production of the struggles that turn into gold. So this is, what did I say? February 20th. So this is a month ago. The amount that I've learned about how to capture content, I've learned a lot. When you make the video itself, let me just say, I'll actually show you. Make the pick, just to speak back to the gold part. You're seeing the production, the thinking through, and within the last month, I've been a lot better about how do you get a lot of content out of one particular moment, right? So the short that you say you didn't see the Big Show short, right? I could play a little bit of it, and I could kill two birds with one stone by just showing Shadow Black the program that I'm using at the same time. So the program is called Shotcut. So okay, hold on. Now that I get to do these things live, actually I'm gonna just share this screen over here. That'll be better. Man, you guys got me doing stuff live. That's what's up. I gotta get that, and I keep saying I gotta get that audio, man. You guys gotta help me pull some audio in. All right, so I got to do a display capture. Looks like I already have one, but it's going to the other one. Okay. Okay. So let me just move that, make that nicer, turn that off. In fact, let's go into Thuggish Ruggish Bone mode so you guys actually see when I'm doing this stuff. It's the Thuggish Ruggish Bone. Alright, I don't need my sub goal, so I'm going to use that and bring that up there. So this program is called Shotcut. I could do a bigger demo over the weekend of how I use it, but so I have this video, let me see. So this video is 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and I've already made 2 shorts out of it, and I'm trying to make a full-length video. So I like kind of chop it up into different parts, and that's what I kind of learned better within the last month, just how to get more content. So I have that big show sound, but I say something in the beginning, so it's
This isn't our first.
okay. Wrong video. Sorry. It's not that one. It's not that one. That's today. It's this one. All right, so let me just make sure so I can turn off this big show. You know what? I could play
People
it.
say working with chickens is.
All right, let me make sure. Okay, you hear it?
People say working with chickens is hard. What about when the chickens are working for you?
Well, it's a big show.
Well,
So, just to avoid a copyright claim, I'm gonna turn it off. Basically, you can watch the short McToPig, but that's playing for the rest of it. And now I'll turn the audio off and just play it without it, so then it won't be no issue with the claim or anything.
people say working with chickens is hard. What about when the chickens are working for you?
So I cut out the audio here.
Well,
That's me saying.
my Hori.
It ain't my fault you're not subscribed.
Yeah. So with the music, with the Big Show music, like that short is everything. That short is and it's not. I'm glad you saw that true story. But it's not the first time that I've done something where I'm like going over the net, because I do that. That's the way I get over the netting. The netting is like 4 feet, so it's like I'm always going into a wrestling ring, and I just like kick my leg up and go over it every time. But that just came out in the video, and that, like I was saying, I could actually show the one that I was gonna play. The one that was playing is this one. Yeah. So this is the same event.
This isn't our first time. We're here again. It's springtime.
Yo, let me just say something. Bro, I be ashy as I don't know what, but it's not. Yo, by the time I have filmed already, I be super disappointed. But the problem is that there's no real way not to be ashy when like I'm actually putting my hands in the scratch grains that the chickens eat, and it's like a powder. It's kind of powdery. So by the time I get on, and I just set up a tripod real quick, put my phone on it, got my mic, I'm not looking at like, yo, you mad ashy and you about to do some, you about to do some hand motion. But when I look back, I be feeling like Tyrone, the Chappelle Show, or like not Ashy Larry as much. I feel like Tyrone the crackhead. But yeah, just wanted to say that real quick.
This isn't our first time. We're here again. It's springtime. We're going to get the birds to come clean up this garden. It is a beautiful day for this. I got the shakes. I'm going to go that way. And we're going to have some birds come back this way. Don't make me a liar now. We got work to do. Come on. Big Mama. Come on, Big Mama. Come on, Big Mama. Big Mama saw that. All right. All right, now I'm going to close this up. And for the next couple hours, my team is going to be in here working. Hope you enjoyed.
It ain't my fault you're not subscribed.
It ain't my fault you're not subscribed. Yeah, I mean, I could only hope that these little efforts are making a difference. But yeah, make the pick. I just gotta find time. I gotta be more disciplined. Maybe not play Rocket League as much. So yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I like showing that stuff. I got so much content over the years. I just, like I said, I just gotta break the ice when it comes to getting a video out there. And I think maybe it's a little bit of fear in it because videos was what I was doing before. I would put all this effort in and you don't really see a return on the investment. That was like really hard. Like I remember, say you do like 5 hours editing a video, so happy you go release it and you get like 5 views. And I'm like, yeah. 1 hour per view. It's like, so it's chicken and egg. On one hand, that's why the goal is super important as to build the subscriber base so that YouTube is, all of us go on this platform just about every day. So it's low hanging fruit for you to be able to come across a video or just, check me out. Yeah, Shadow Black says he knows. But that's why we got to work together. That's why you see content creators collaborating. There's a new feature in YouTube that allows for you to sort of like a tagging feature, but you share a piece of content, like a collaborative piece of content. So if me and you posted a video, Shadow Black, like the interview we did some time ago, like a build we did, it could be me and you, and it'll show on your channel and on my channel, right? So then we're doubling up on that. Hey, action speaks louder than words, sir. If any of the generic statements that I usually don't like them, but that one makes a lot of sense to me. Action speaks louder than words. So I want to see the action, Sir Shadow Black. But yeah, man, I thank you guys for hanging out. It's been a journey. I've always said, when I did my first stream, I had no real goals, but to get on and press live, and I've now, pressed go live. I'd say I've done it about maybe 70 times within this 50 days. And, every time there's something new to learn or there's an energy to overcome, there's a lot of, being a guy in general, we understand letdown and disappointment. There's a lot of that. And I just never thought that technology would be the one that's denying me. Just never thought it, but that's what's going on. So getting rejected by the tech. But we're fighting back, and we know how to get the right Riz to work this algorithm, aka cracking the code. So thanks, guys. It's been real. Hit me up offline, so we can have some soulful chats. And if you have any ideas for this or anything that you want me to spearhead, I'm willing to, I'll give some feedback and try. I see some things in my future through my crystal ball. I see some things that make more sense now. Now that I have a solid footing, and we'll figure that out. I think one thing, if I had to act like Shadow Black and say something that I don't know if it's really gonna happen yet, I'm moving my space, my setting, so that might change, and yeah, it might change drastically, and depending on if the energy is still there, and I still have a lot of respect and a lot to learn here, I think it will make this a lot bigger than what it is. You guys know, before, one of my biggest things was to get to the horizontal instead of the vertical, so we can get away from the people that's just swiping on the phone. I think that the 250 does that. I think the 250 allows the courage and the plausibility that if we were to at least 1 to 2 nights a week go over to the wide format, we get better production value. There'll be more on the screen, more going on, more opportunity for guests, different type of guests. So we'll see. We'll see. I got a lot up my sleeve. I don't know whether pulling that trigger, if it makes total sense, because I could go the other route and just focus more on production and putting energy behind other people's channels, like Shadow Black. Shadow Black is the real talent, right? I'm just pushing through. I don't have a story. I have a story, but I don't know how comfortable I've ever been sharing my story. Shadow Black has a story, and when he's ready to tell it, you will listen. So, and I'm sure True Story has a story, because his damn name is True Story in the chat. So it better be the truth, because his name is True Story. But yeah. So thanks, guys, man. I appreciate it. You've been riding out. I don't know. Last thing I'll say, this subscriber goal, we catching on like fire. So I'm not a betting man, but if you guys want to throw a number in the chat as to how many days from today, so what is it? It's 324. I would like to see a bet. So within the next 12 hours, I want to see whoever's interested to send me their number of days that they think that will reach 250. And I'm gonna share that tomorrow. So I'll be looking to hear from you guys, or post it in the chat, put it in a comment, wherever you want to put it. Put it in the Discord if you need. Yeah, that's how we'll do that. But I really feel things are just, it's not as random. It feels random. 328. Wow, I got a lot of work to do to get there for 328. So 4 days from today. Okay. I don't think it's random, but like when I started the stream, it looks like I earned 2 from the time that I was on the stream, but I don't know. Maybe it was the omen. The omen that came in. I don't know. But thanks, guys, man. I really appreciate it. This felt like one of those good streams where, it was, I didn't know about it, but you feel super proud once you're able to like go through the punches, and then all the people, you know, the meaningful people. Make the Pick says 410. Make the Pick is bugging. It must be a wine night for him. There's no way. I shouldn't say that, but no. There's no way that it's going to take that long. We are not going to let that happen. We refuse to let that happen. No way. Not a chance. Peace.
After 25 days of streaming every night, not only just chilling, but I'm outside. I'm outside, people. One take.
I'm outside, y'all. I'm outside.
Today, we eat blackberries. Come on, let's go.
Today, we train for the 2030 Winter Olympics. Let's do it.
But here by the fire we defy frost and storm. Ha-ha, we are warm and we have our heart's desire. For here's for good fellows and the beechwood and the bellows, and the cup is at the lip in the pleasant fellowship. Oh, here by the fire we defy frost and storm. Ha-ha, we are warm and we have our heart's desire. For here's for good fellows and the beechwood and the bellows.
This life gonna be the death.
Men's League is about going home to your family and going to work the next day. Nothing else. This don't have nothing to do with skills at this point. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. There was always music and entertainment to come back to help enrich the love.
It ain't my fault you're not subscribed.
Whole movements that are based on love.